Welcome to History in a Hurry. I'm Professor Malcolm Mazer, and in this episode, we will cover the history of American football. American football is one of the most popular sports in the United States, evolving from a combination of soccer and rugby during the late 19th century. The game's roots trace back to college campuses, where institutions such as Harvard, Yale, and Princeton sought a structured form of competition. The first intercollegiate football game was played on November 6, 1869, between Rutgers and Princeton, though it more closely resembled soccer than modern football. By the 1880s, the rules of the game began to change, largely influenced by Walter Camp, often referred to as the father of American football. Camp introduced critical elements like the line of scrimmage, the system of downs, and the role of the quarterback, laying the foundation for the game we know today. Throughout the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the sport grew in popularity, but was marred by violent play and a lack of safety measures, leading to numerous injuries and fatalities. Public outcry prompted President Theodore Roosevelt to call for reform in 1905, resulting in the formation of the National Collegiate Athletic Association, or NCAA. These reforms introduced protective gear, legalized the forward pass, and established standardized rules, significantly improving player safety and opening the game to more strategic complexity. As college football flourished, the professional game began to take shape in the early 20th century. In 1920, the American Professional Football Association, APFA, was formed, later renamed the National Football League, NFL, in 1922. Initially struggling to gain traction against the popularity of college football, the NFL eventually grew through organized management, competitive parity, and the emergence of star players like Red Grange and Jim Thorpe. The league gained further legitimacy when it introduced a championship game in 1933, providing fans with a climactic end to the season. The NFL's growth accelerated in the mid-20th century, driven by advancements in broadcasting technology. The advent of televised games brought football into American homes, turning it into a national pastime. In 1960, the formation of the rival American Football League, AFL, challenged the NFL's dominance, sparking a fierce competition for players, fans, and television contracts. This rivalry culminated in the historic AFL-NFL merger in 1970, which unified the two leagues under the NFL banner and created the Super Bowl, an annual championship game that has since become one of the most watched events in the world. Football's popularity continued to soar in the latter half of the 20th century, with legendary players and coaches shaping the sport's identity. Figures like Vince Lombardi, Johnny Unitas, Joe Montana, and Walter Payton became household names, representing excellence on the field. The sport's physical intensity, strategic depth, and dramatic moments captivated audiences, cementing its place in American culture. College football also thrived, with major conferences and iconic bowl games contributing to its widespread appeal. The late 20th and early 21st centuries brought challenges and changes to the game. Concerns about player safety, particularly regarding concussions and chronic traumatic encephalopathy, CTE, sparked debates about the sport's long-term viability. These concerns led to rule changes aimed at reducing dangerous plays, advancements in helmet technology, and an increased focus on player health. Despite these challenges, football remained the most watched sport in the United States, thanks in part to its deep-rooted traditions, passionate fan base, and the continued evolution of the game. Today, American football is more than just a sport. It is a cultural phenomenon. The NFL stands as a global brand, with games played internationally and fan bases growing worldwide. College football maintains its fervent following, with rivalries, tailgates, and traditions uniting communities. High school football serves as a rite of passage for many young athletes, fostering teamwork and discipline. Additionally, the sport has embraced diversity with increasing opportunities for women in coaching, officiating, and even as players in developing leagues. In conclusion, American football has evolved from a rough-and-tumble college pastime to a highly organized and celebrated sport that reflects the competitive spirit and cultural diversity of the United States. Its history is a testament to innovation, resilience, and the enduring power of teamwork. As the game continues to adapt and grow, it remains a symbol of American ingenuity and passion, captivating millions and inspiring future generations of athletes and fans. Thanks for racing through history with us on History in a Hurry. If you enjoyed today's quick dive into the past, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a fast-paced trip through time. Please reply in the comments with ideas for our next history lesson. See you in the next one.